Inside Alexandra Palace in North London remains the original studios that the first ever television transmissions were broadcast from by the BBC in the 1930s, and a little while ago I took a tour of them. In 1935, the BBC leased the eastern part of the building, for which it hosted trials of two new different transmission systems, the EMI Marconi and the Baird system. Similar to what happened between VHS and Betamax about 50 years later, this was to decide which would carry on the television standard for the future. Studio A was equipped with the Marconi EMI Emitron system, while Baird installed his mechanical systems in Studio B. And yes, the Baird was John Logie Baird, the inventor of the television itself. Here's a picture of Marconi, who looked a bit like Stellan Skarsgård, I think, and here's a picture of John Yogi Bear looking like the Demon Headmaster, in case you were wondering what they both look like. The Marconi Emitron camera proved far superior to Baird's cumbersome film technique, which never developed beyond the experimental stage, which goes to show, sadly for Baird, you can't win them all, even if it was your idea in the first place. The first regular high-definition broadcast was made from Alexandra Palace Studios on the 2nd of September 1936, creating television as we know it today. The studios went on to create a lot of the programme formats we still know and love, like cookery and garden shows, children's shows, and Homes Under the Hammer. I think the first episode of that was probably around 1937. The tour also showed us some of the original plaster walls of the Victorian dining room, a very grand Victorian staircase that had been recently rediscovered after being hidden away for many years under some panelling. Just below it there's also a bowling alley that had been used until relatively recently. Weirdly, the Painted Hall I went to the other week had one too. Guess it was one way to while away the hours until television was invented.